Hello and welcome to today. The remix for today was done by Bulby, and you can check out his channel in the description whenever I get around to changing it. But yeah, here we are. Let me just pull this up. Today we're playing A Link to the Past, and I am your humble host, Gavin the Kitty, and with me today is
Sin.
Yes. So last time we did this, I had a tracker up in the corner, but there's not a whole lot left here. So, yeah, we've got 3 of the pendants. And that's what we're doing. So, Sin,
Mm-hmm.
you requested A Link to the Past not too long ago.
I think I requested Between Worlds, actually.
Ah, yes. Probably.
Which I mean is the same thing, because in Japan, A Link to the Between Worlds is just A Link to the Past 2.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's a bit of trivia I don't think I've covered yet. Although...
Yeah, for context, A Link, the title that you hear everyone, like, talking about it, because apparently everyone likes, is A Link Between Worlds, which I personally enjoy myself. In Japan, it had a different name. It was instead called A Link to the Past 2, which makes sense because it's essentially supposed to be a reimagining of A Link to the Past.
Well, because A Link to the Past gets kind of wiped from everybody's mind. So, not to spoil too far ahead, but, not to spoil a 30-year-old game, but, So, what ends up happening at the end of this game is that Link wishes upon the Triforce that none of this would have happened, and that glory should return to the Kingdom of Hyrule. So what ends up happening is, the Dark World
Yeah,
does.
but I thought timeline-wise that these two links were two different people.
I have been told this a couple times, but even in the Hyrule Historia Encyclopedia, it even says you can make up what you want, so that's what I end up doing most of the time.
I guess so.
Well, so just hear me out. So what ends up happening is, Link wishes all of this doesn't really happen. Link then decides that he's bored with time here because it was more exciting elsewhere, and Link goes and sets forth to find a new island. Just anything at all. He just wants to see what in the world else is out there in the world. Fair enough. Most young lads do eventually do that. So he goes along his way to on a quest from the. He goes on his way, tries to find new islands and whatnot. In Link's Awakening. Meanwhile, Hyrule is visited by a young boy in BS: The Legend of Zelda: The Ancient Stone Tablets. After his quest on the island of the Windfish, Link is now set to a new task from the Triforce for the Oracle games. Once he makes it back to Hyrule, my assumption is that he decides he's had enough adventuring for one lifetime, and says, screw it, I'm gonna become a swordsman's apprentice, and A Link Between Worlds happens. Of course, you can always say, well, nah.
Because then people say that the old man you can fight in A Link Between Worlds is Link from A Link to the Past.
I don't even remember fighting an old man in a Link Between Worlds.
It's a street pass thing. You have to like get to a certain level on street pass fights.
Okay, I only ever did one of those, so...
So there you go.
Yeah, but even then, I'm still gonna say, does Street Pass really count as canon?
I guess so.
I mean, not to be rude to the feature, but I mean, does it matter?
And also, I think that would kind of defeat the point of what a reincarnation is.
Yeah.
Because how can someone be reincarnated if they're still alive?
Exactly.
And you can't even bring up the hero Shade because would you really call the hero Shade alive?
He's definitely not.
Yeah, exactly.
And of
Just
course,
because it, like Stalnox and stuff like that, like they aren't alive.
yeah, even Stalfos, like, they are stated as being reanimated by Ganon. So, I mean,
Exactly.
don't even count it.
You know what would be a really cool enemy?
What would be a really cool enemy?
A star. So I know we already have. It wouldn't really make sense because like the name doesn't work. But a Stal Wolfos.
I guess it could be kind of interesting.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. I was gonna say that I'm surprised there aren't any Wolfos in Twilight Princess, but there is.
You were literally a wolf.
Yeah.
I'm
But there are actual Wolfos in Twilight Princess.
I haven't played it, so feel free to roast me in the comments.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it. You'll make fun of me for all the Zelda games I haven't played, but I do own.
Oh well, Hyrule Historia, I need you. Yeah.
That would be fantastic. Is it the blue book or is it the green or the red book? Which one do you have?
I've got the green Hyrule Historia.
So, okay, I have the blue book, and that's the one that literally has the little passage in it that says, yeah, you can basically do what you want with the timeline. We stopped giving a shit.
So, if we're on the Link to the Past, does that mean next is Oracle Age, Oracle of Ages?
Ages and Seasons or a
Awakening.
Or Awakening. Like I said, those two games can kind of be flip-flopped depending on where you want. It could be Link...
Also, isn't in the blue... Wait, hold on, let me actually search up. Isn't in the blue book A Link to the Between Worlds come before A Link to the Past?
No. No. The red book did that stupid screwy shit, I believe, but the blue book did fix it. But the blue book also fucked up the Four Swords placements, so fuck if I know. Like most things, I'm just confused.
Okay, I put the timeline up. So, the first 4 canonic games in the timeline is Skyward Sword, followed by Minish Cap, which is when Hyrule is like introduced. Like then it's Four Swords, and then it's Ocarina of Time, and then it obviously branches into the 3 different timelines, being Heroes Defeated, which is the one we're doing now. We're doing A Link to the Past, then Oracle of Ages and Seasons, A Link's Awakening / Ancient Stone Tablets, A Link Between Worlds, then Triforce Heroes. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot Triforce Heroes existed.
And yeah, I still gotta figure out how the fuck I'm recording that one, so...
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, it should be the same way as Link Between Worlds, right?
Yeah, it's A Link Between Worlds I might be able to run on an emulator, though. But Triforce Heroes, if I want to play that properly, I need more people.
Yeah, I mean, there is the single player, but I don't own the copy, nor do I own a 3DS.
And I own a copy, I own a 3DS, I own multiple 3DSs. Honestly, I couldn't tell you how many I actually own. Because
You could buy digital version of a comic.
I could. But the problem is then, if we're gonna play via 3DSs, how am I gonna capture it?
Do you not have a 3DS capture card?
They don't make them anymore.
Oh.
There is not a soul alive who makes them at the moment.
Okay, hold on. This is confusing. So apparently, Triforce Heroes also branches into 3 different timelines. The hero arrives early, which then follows into the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch game.
No. You're reading a fan thing. The Game & Watch game has the exact same story as Zelda 1.
and then it's like the Legend of Zelda animated series, then Zelda comics, then the CDI games, and then the hero arrives late, which is the Legend of Zelda 1, then Game and Watch. I don't know what the difference between the Zelda Watch game and... Oh no, hold on, my bad. There's the Legend of Zelda Game Watch, and then there's the Legend of Zelda Game and Watch. I forget that.
Yep.
And then obviously Adventure of Link, and then the hero does not arrive, which just says third quest. Don't know what that means.
So the Zelda third quest. So the Legend of Zelda has 3 quests. Well, technically 4. The thing about the quests is that Zelda 1's main quests, second quests, are on the NES cartridge, and then via the Satellaview program, they remade Zelda 1 2 times with 2 different dungeon layouts, naming them Quest 3 and Quest 4, respectively.
Okay.
And I did have plans to cover them at some point because their overworlds are ever so slightly different. Slightly. I think they look a lot prettier and sound a lot better, but I'm also a dingus, so...
Okay, here's the canon one. So yeah, then it's after Triforce Heroes. Yeah, it's then Legend of Zelda 1 and then Legend of Zelda 2. Then it's the Twilight Realm, and then that's when the hero is triumphant, which is when Link wins against Ganon. There's one where he goes back to being a child. While Zelda transforms into a child again for him to live his childhood again. Then, which is then where Majora's Mask takes place. Then Link dies after beating Majora at some point and becomes the hero Shadow, or whatever you want to call him.
Shade.
The hero Shade, yeah. Which is then when Twilight Princess happens, which is obviously with the Shadow Invasion, and then the timeline ends, the timeline as we know it ends with Four Swords Adventures, which is when Gandalf is reincarnated and Vati is resurrected and then killed again.
Okay, so that is a different Ganondorf. It's a different Ganondorf?
Yeah, it's a reincarnation of God. It's a reincarnation of Ganondorf, yeah.
Yeah, which is real. This is something that I thought was kind of funny. So, you can... There's a total of, like, 3 Ganons across the whole timeline.
There's Pig Ganon, Base Ganondorf, and a reincarnated version of Ganondorf.
Yup. And hey, Aquil, how you doing?
Then we have then we have the same hero
hang on.
triumphant line.
Before you move on real fast, I just want before the Ganon tangent.
Yeah.
There was also there's another problem with that. So the Four Swords title.
Four Swords Adventures.
The problem is that Four Swords and Four Swords Adventures reference A Link to the Past. Yeah, yeah.
I think that's just something out timeline wise. I don't think it's meant to be taken seriously. Hopefully.
I wish, but there is in fact a Game Boy Advance exclusive dungeon for Zelda A Link to the Past called the Four Swords Dungeon. And it...
But but on the Game Boy, that's a completely different thing.
Yeah, but it's that same dungeon then shows up in both of the other games, and it seems that Link's already ravaged through it in a previous life. Things.
Oh well.
Yeah, I don't know. These are things that.
On the same hero's triumphant line, instead of Zelda turning Link into a child, Link decides to stay as an adult and dies normally out of old age. Gandalf is resurrected. Hyrule is sealed and then flooded by him, and which is where Wind Waker takes place. And Gandalf is resurrected.
Which is still This is still the easiest timeline to follow, I swear to God.
Yeah. And then Link obviously kills Ganondorf once and for all, and then Phantom Hourglass happens, which is a completely different hero. It's like, what's his name? Bellum?
What?
It's the villain from Phantom Hourglass. It's like this like algae kind of thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Eventually, a new continent is discovered, and which is then dubbed a new Hyrule. And then Spirit Tracks happens, which is when Demon King Hippaldus is resurrected. Then finally, does not explain anything. The resurrection of Ganon is prevented, and then Breath of the Wild happens. I don't like. Yes, we can assume that maybe Hyrule Warriors connects them all, but...
Which is what I do, because it's easier to explain that way. And Aquil, I'm doing all right. How are you? Oh wait, you said you're good.
I mean, yes, but it's just really weird how there are Zoras and there are Rito.
Well, like I told you, Hyrule Warriors connects them all because Hyrule Warriors doesn't contradict anything.
Like, imagine if humans met the fucking cavemen. Like,
it's literally just one of the overseeing gods in Zelda got bored, wanted to meet Link, said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna meet this one because we're coming on the eve of a new millennia," and that ever so happened to also fuck shit up to the point where the timelines needed to be fixed. So then, when it came time to be fixing things, they noticed, hey, we have a bunch of split ends now. How about we tie these up? Like, come on, it's not that hard.
my question is, what Age of Calamity takes place before Breath of the Wild, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Age of Calamity also makes its own split end ending. Essentially, splitting the timeline again.
Have you played Age of Calamity yet?
I know the story of Age of Calamity.
Okay.
So,
are we gonna ever go on to Age of Calamity?
eventually.
Also, I recommend we play on Master Mode for when it comes to the Breath of the Wild playthrough, because I know you've played Breath of the Wild before, I know you've played Breath of the Wild before.
Oh yeah, yes you do. You know I played it on Wii U and Switch. Yes. Hands.
That's hilarious. So this timeline's pretty funny. So it follows like what people normally expect. Yeah, then when it gets to the child timeline, it's like, yeah, Majora's Mask, yeah, Twilight Princess, Full Sword, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. It branches off to two different endings, one where Link dies and one where Link doesn't.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what those mean.
Well, probably.
And then Breath of the Wild happens. I'm assuming this is like a fan thing, or what people were predicting would happen. It says Legend of Zelda: Warrior of Malice. No fucking clue.
That's a fan game.
Okay, and then Breath of the Wild 2, which working title. And then this person in the very corner put Hyrule Warriors in its own little box.
That's clever, but once again, I'm still counting it as canon because nothing.
Yeah, I get it.
Not a damn thing contradicts it, and since nothing contradicts it, which means that I can fuck with it all I want. Nobody can argue.
Since we're playing A Link to the Past, I guess I'll quickly look through some of A Link to the Past concept art since I have the book, the Hyrule Historia on me right now.
He's got the almighty wisdom of somebody
That's
who's
Zelda 1, isn't it? Yeah, it's Zelda 1. A Link to the Past, found it. Compared to the first game, Legend of Zelda series, Link's arms and legs have been extended proportionately. Perhaps he was going to be carrying a shield on his back at this time.
In his design, which is targeted toward foreign fans, Link appears a little more mature than he did in Adventure of Link.
Oh, please note that the audience at home can't see this.
I'm aware. I'm just reading out like some stuff about the characters.
All right. How does
Uh,
everything sound, by the way, to the audience? Because I can't tell if anybody's peeking or anything.
Princess Zelda, clad in a magnificent dress. This would become the prototype for her gown. In the picture on the left. So Zelda used to be, for some reason, they tried to give her a sci-fi looking outfit.
Yeah. Of course, Zelda was supposed to have a lot of sci-fi in it in the first place.
Yeah, I remember that. I think that's like slightly peaked up in slightly in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. My favorite fact about it though is Link's crossbow training.
Oh yeah, that's probably. I think that is a canon title, but
Yeah, it's title. It's a canon title to Twilight Princess. But my favorite fact about it is the fact that it's originally in development. They said, "All right, come up with your own idea then. If not, we're running with my sci-fi idea." That is abbreviated from what Miyamoto said, apparently. So they finished up. So, in the case of everybody else not wanting it to go sci-fi, which I still think they totally should, they hurried up and finished crossbow training.
that's fair. Also, Ganon is apparently supposed to be like twice Luigi's height. That's fair. Like Pig Ganon, by the way, in Link to the Past.
Wait, he's twice Luigi's height? That seems a little short.
It does seem a little. I mean, hold on. I mean, this is me using rough, like, estimations according to this drawing. But yeah, he seems to be like, yeah, like maybe like slightly above Luigi's height, like double of Luigi's height, maybe double of the Elder.
Huh.
Also, Link's uncle is apparently called San.
Wait, what?
That's what it says here. It's like because it's label his label as SAN San. Link's uncle is Sans confirmed.
Are you talking about like? Oh, it's a Japanese dev photo, so they wrote in a little bit of English because it'd be faster than writing in the Japanese character, or are we talking?
I don't know. Hold on. What is Link's no, not cousin. Uncle called Link to the Past. Link's uncle. Thanks, Wiki.
Welcome to Wikipedia. We're gonna fuck it up.
Oh, that's cute. They have a little pop-up on Zelda Wiki that says, "Hey, listen, this wiki contains spoilers. Read at your own risk."
Yeah, most wiki sites do that though.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
So what it probably is San as in like San as a person, well-respected member, like you know, Koichi-san, which SAN is how you'd say that. So to be San. Sorry. Japanese culture. Japanese culture. It's fun when it wants to be. Other times it can be horribly. What?
My Discord crashed, and that's why I left the call by accident.
Oh, I didn't even notice that you left because I just thought you were listening quietly. I said it could be San, like in like well-respected member, well-respected person, like Koichi-san.
Oh, yeah.
Because oftentimes they'll write that out because it's faster than writing the character, unless it's like a formal sort of thing.
Oh, apparently, so I'm just reading about trivia about Link's uncle. Apparently, it says, oh wait, I found his name. In Japanese, oh okay, it literally just Oji-san, which means uncle.
Yep.
Never mind. Anyway, trivia. In the original SNES version, Link's uncle begins to say, "Zelda is your," then trails off and dies. This caused some fans to speculate that the full sentence would have read, "Zelda is your sister," possibly in relation to the film Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Less popular sentences including "ally" and "only hope." The original Japanese version of the game contains a different line, which is like Japanese characters, which translates to "You are the princesses," and then he dies. In the Game Boy Advance version, Link's uncle's last words were changed. However, the direct translation of the aforementioned line is spoken by the blind thief, when it impersonates Link's uncle in the Palace of the Four Sword.
I got the fire rod.
Oh,
Which means I think we can now finish the dungeon. If I'm lucky.
Link's uncle is also briefly seen in the Japanese commercial for Links to the Past.
Yep. I love.
Oh, and a picture of a picture of a man resembling Link's uncle can be seen on the wall of Link's house in the Link Between Worlds.
See, even more connection that possibly that heart attack was bound to happen anyways. You know, so leading more credence that it's the same fucking hero.
Yeah. Also, I've been seeing people talk. I've been seeing people. I've just noticed it now. Looking at some like of the art of where Link's uncle died, it kind of does look like this is just like me shitballing, like shitballing, but what like the dungeon he dies in kind of looks similar to what we see to a place we see in one of the in like the cave that in Breath of the Wild 2's trailer.
Ooh, that's a good metaphor because that is supposed to take place under the castle, under Hyrule Castle, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that would make sense.
If I just
Plus,
it's
mean,
very shit quality, but yeah.
No, you're good. The other main thing is the fact that Breath of the Wild is basically Zelda 3. It has more cues from that game than any other, so.
I just showed it. I just sent it. It does kind of look like it, and because it's like it's all rat infested.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Obviously, like the cave looks more cave-like, but like it does look similar to one of the scenes in the trailer.
Alright, I'm having a fun time here looking for anything I can destroy.
Oh, pardon.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, what else can I say about A Link to the Past that I haven't already said in the previous 2 episodes? I don't know that there's a whole lot. I mean, Capcom handled the Game Boy Advance release of it. Mildly interesting. I don't know. What's your experience with the Game Boy, with either Game Boy or Super Nintendo ports of this game?
I've played it with the Nintendo Switch version. I haven't really like A Link to the Past. I tried it just like for the feel of it. I quite like it. It's a decent like thing.
Like thing. It's Zelda.
Do you know? So this might just be like me liking this might just be me liking Minish Cap because I like it so much. But you want to know who my favorite villain is?
Vadi.
Yeah, I love Vardy. And he's honestly like he's pretty seen quite often. He's in the Full Sword games and he's in the Minish Cap, which means he appears 3 times in the timeline.
Yeah. He does.
Also in Japanese, his name is Gufu.
Wait, what?
Apparently, that's what it says.
Well, how about we save some of the trivia for when we get there? Because
Okay, I'll go back to Into the Past.
you're good. I like Minish Cap too. I've played it a fuck ton, but I'm also like, maybe not yet. So this is an interesting dungeon, at the very least. The fact that it's more open than every other dungeon, and you're constantly flipping between the overworld and the dungeon setting to get where you need to go. It's kind of interesting. Doesn't mean it's good. I'm not a fan of this dungeon. I think it's really confusing. Because that entire right side does not connect to the left side, so... Yeah. Joy. But we got the tempered sword, so that should help out a little bit. I've got the key. I can't do a whole lot here. Fairy.
Here's a fun fact: the fastest speed run apparently is by someone named Lomig, clocking in at 1 minute and 31 seconds.
Yeah, it's because they use a glitch that lets them walk through the walls at the beginning of the game.
Jeez. What? So, you want to give me a specific character you want to talk about for this?
You
This
know,
game?
not so much a specific character, but I do have a question.
Go on.
The pink hair. Nobody's gonna bring up the palette error.
That's not a palette error. It's because like they didn't have. The only reason they had to give him pink hair was.
No, it is a palette error. They did it. It is an issue because they used the.
It's because they did. Sorry.
You want to keep saying that it points out Link's sprite, but no, they legitimately clicked the wrong color. They're right next to each other on the sprite sheet. All of the concept art shows Link's hair is brown. It is a palette error. Thank you for incorrecting me, though.
What?
Thank you for incorrecting me, though.
Oh, can I mention what I was gonna say?
Sure.
Well, I've heard people talk about how it's because it's a 16-bit game that they didn't have enough colors to get a specific to get a color that would match Link correctly.
Except it's literally right next to it in the palette. The right color is literally right next to
I don't know. I'm not a game designer. I don't know shit like this.
It's great because I've actually messed around with the Link to the Past ROM. So, you know, kind of, sort of, I do know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, we have Agnaham, Link's uncle, Sahasrara.
Holy shit, he said it right.
Is that how you're supposed to, is that, I thought I completely butchered that.
Nope, Sahasrara.
6 maidens. Agina? Agina, a character in the past, Agina's role is minor compared to his brother, so... Oh, okay, it's the guy who, like, tells you, oh, I have a brother, go get him.
Yep. I feel like more games need a character like that. I've got a brother, go find him.
Then we have King Zora, Lost Old Man, King of Hyrule, 7 Sages, Knights of Hyrule. Race Man, Race Woman, Average Middle-Aged Man, Bum Shopkeeper, Street Merchant, Bug Catching Kid, Bully,
That's
Camper.
the thing. A lot more of this game has to do with the gameplay than the actual people you meet along the way. Which is fair, because it's, you know... like,
Isn't the character Flute Boy, doesn't eventually become, Isn't the sprite, you know Flute Boy, right?
yeah. We actually haven't gotten the ocarina yet, so...
Oh, okay. No, my bad, man.
But, yes, we have seen the sprite.
But yeah, Flute Boy, I'm assuming he eventually becomes the green guy from, like, one of the sages from A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yes.
his design is based on it.
Yes. Because there is a difference between the maidens and the sages.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, I've heard people use that as a reasoning why it must be a different link.
Oh my god, that's great. There's 2 different sprites. One is Sahasrara. Wait, Sahasrara.
You said it right. Just go on.
Sahasrara's wife, and then there's a sprite for this woman called Sweeping Lady, and it's just the same sprite, but they changed the hue of her dress and made the sprite lighter. You can tell because even the black outline was made lighter, so it's grey.
Perfect. This is how
No
we.
one will ever know the difference.
This is how we sprite design.
I mean, to be honest, this one isn't even much better. There's Hooded Shopkeeper, and then there's Witch's Assistant. Legit, just the same sprite.
Sweet, we burnt them all. We
Recolored.
burnt Mothra.
What?
We killed Mothra.
Nice.
Art
Actually, speaking of Mothra, I can also check bosses.
Artie is going to kill me because I killed Mothra, her beloved.
But yeah, if you want to talk about a specific boss, I have the boss page up.
Sure. Absolutely.
There's Ball and Chain Trooper, Armos Knights, Land Moles, Land Molars, Moldrum, Moldorm, I can never pronounce this guy's name. Agahim.
Agahem.
Agahim.
Agahem.
Agahim.
There you go.
Okay. Helmasaur King, Argus, Mothula, Blind the Thief,
Mothula is the one we just beat.
Okay. Blind the Thief, Cold Stare, which is spelled with a K. KH.
Hold.
Yeah, it's called Cold Stare. And then there's Vistius, Trinex, and Ganon. And then in the Palace of the Four Sword, there's another Argus, another Helmasaur King, 3 like Mothula again.
3 links.
Another
4 links you gotta fight.
Yeah, dual links. I mean, no, dark links. So yeah, anyone you want to talk about?
Yeah, we can just go down the line of them if we want.
Hmm?
We can just go down in order if you wanted to. But
Okay. Ball and Chain Trooper. And
And it's the past like other soldiers. Ball and chain troopers are Hylian guards that have been brainwashed by Agaham, and are under his control. They attack by swinging their flail whenever Link is close.
If
They
I
will
ever,
only
if I ever write a review of A Link to the Past, I'm just going to call her. I'm just gonna get frustrated and call her Agatha Harkness. Alright. I gotta actually re-enter the dungeon to leave the area. Isn't that great?
Yep.
I hate this dungeon so much. You think you're done with it? No, not yet. Luckily, now we are... Never mind. We gotta leave the Dark World. Alright.
I love how the Minish Cap's ball and chain soldier to the Four Swords ball and chain soldier is just that that you can't really see the arm in one and then you can in the other.
Yes.
But aside from that, it's just the same sprite.
This is
Just
how
like
we
slightly different.
This is how we design our enemies. Oh man. Right. Don't know if I can do that one yet. I think we can get the ocarina now. So. What else can we do? You know what? I should probably check the map. And I
What's
got it.
your favorite Zelda? I don't think I've asked this before. Oh, I think it's Zelda 1, isn't it?
Zelda 1 is a pretty good contender for my favorite. Yeah. But I'm also a simple bitch who likes simple games.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
You say
What
it.
kind of enemy is your favorite enemy in Zelda?
My favorite kind of enemies are enemies I don't have to wait for. I don't like waiting.
That's fair. There's so many enemies in this list.
So, like, literally any enemy that I just don't have to wait for them to attack
What the
back.
hell is a bomb fairy? Oh, it's a Cadence of Hyrule thing.
I haven't even touched that game yet.
It's not canon, we don't touch it.
What? You don't like it?
I don't like. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that it's not canon.
Yeah, but the way you said it is really fast.
Goblin Captain.
You sure you don't like it?
Yeah, that's. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. I don't know, you just said it really fast, so I was just thinking, maybe you've got more of an opinion there. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons.
I'm just bad at rhythm games.
Well, yeah. Alright. So we
I
got
hate these fuckers.
5,
Roses?
6, and 7.
Bago Bago. What the fuck enemy is that? Oh, it's an Adventure of Link thing. It's like a giant fish.
Yeah, we actually already played Zelda 2 on the channel.
Yeah, I'm aware.
But since we're on the topic of it, what's your opinion on Adventure of Link?
Adventure of Link? I just don't think Zeldas are really made to be, like, 2D like that.
What if I said it's one of my favorite Zelda games?
I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
It's my opinion, but does it make it right?
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what's right and what's wrong.
But you could.
I could, and I might, but I won't. But I will, maybe. I don't know. It's for you to decide. Sorry. Oh yeah, boos are in Link's Awakening.
Yep. We have a shovel!
Shovel. Battle bat. What the fuck is a bat? Oh. What are these things? Oh, Link's Awakening stuff.
We'll get to a Link's Awakening.
I'm just pressing a bunch of different enemies and then just seeing what comes up.
Oh, I hate that I can't dig in any other direction than straight to the side.
Cursed Moblin. Oh, it's just Moblin heads. Wait, that's not right. Aren't they just... Oh, in Breath of the Wild, are they just called Moblins? They're not called Style Moblins? The skeleton ones?
I don't know.
So it says...
Now, I could have sworn
What?
that damn flute was up there in the Dark World. There it is. Alright.
Alcob. Oh, okay, no, they are stealth stuff. Cursed stuff, cursed moblins, cursed moblins, bokoblins, and Lizalfas are just the heads.
Okay.
Like when you're near Malice, and sometimes there's like a mouth and it spits out like bad people at you.
I'm surprised you're not going to talk about the thing that just turned to a tree. We turned a sage into a tree. No comment? Cool.
What's your Zelda item?
That's a big list.
Uh-huh.
That's a tough list.
Okay, she can pick one item to actually have in real life. What would it be?
I mean, the sword's a pretty good contender, but that doesn't really count as an item.
I mean,
It'd be a cool display piece. Oh, where'd you get that from? Zelda. But I'm also like, on it, because I'm also like, I know what I do with a sword, and that would look really stupid.
I like the ice rod, but I probably wouldn't pick it.
Yeah. You know, I'd probably take the boomerang.
Which one?
The red boomerang.
You wouldn't pick a magic one?
The red is the magical boomerang.
Oh. But there's like different. I'd probably pick the Gale boomerang.
I just want to throw a boomerang and break something.
You can do that with the Gale boomerang.
Yeah, but then I gotta deal with the winds.
That's fair. So I know I have. Also, how's the audience doing?
As far as I can tell, we have no viewers at them.
Oh, well, it's fine.
Usually the streams really pick up off post stream.
Yeah.
By the way, we're an hour in.
An hour in, we've covered one dungeon.
It's not that bad, is it?
No. In some respects.
I mean, did you start it from the beginning?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a bit. Eh.
I've got 3 dungeons left. So that should tell you where we're at. I also, for the life of me, cannot remember where any of the warp points for going to the Dark World are at, so...
You know what also be? You know what would also be cool?
What would also be cool?
The Harp of Ages,
Ooh.
or the Rod of Seasons.
The jump boots. The Rock's Cape!
Here's the thing. What doesn't the season of rods also control time?
No, it just controls the seasons.
Oh, okay, because
You haven't moved in time at all. Just for some reason, now the leaves are dead.
Whack.
Oh, they all grew back really fast. That was weird. Link, rotating Earth really fast.
But wouldn't rotating the Earth technically mean a year would? Doesn't that technically mean time would pass?
Yeah, but if we're rotating the Earth really fast, do you age more at all? Ignore the fact that you'd probably be dead from the Earth rotating so fast, but... You know, just on a hypothetical.
I still think the Harp of Ages would be cooler.
Probably it would. But you know what? I got that game for Christmas. It's another one of those games I'm so pissed off that I traded in. Like, I've not traded in a whole bunch of my stuff. Like, ever. But sometimes, you know what? I trade in something and I regret it later. I don't trade stuff in anymore. I just wait till I can get it.
That's fair.
But, like, damn it, I shouldn't have traded that in. At all. Every fiber of my being is now looking at the prices for an official cartridge and going, I can't afford that. I can't convince myself to buy this. Because
I have both, so...
What?
I have both games, so...
Yeah, well.
I knows.
Ooh. And anyone can join if they want today.
I just found seasons, I'm looking for ages.
So with the fire rod, we can take care of these things really quickly. Because we're in the ice dungeon.
Do you prefer Nehru or Din?
Din. She's more fun. She's got a caravan of people.
That's fair.
Sorry, I can only listen to your voice so much. She's got the dance moves. I'm a bit of a dick when I feel like it. You should know this by now.
That's fine. I like Nehru, though.
I like her design.
Well, duh, they were made to contrast each other. They literally were made to contrast each other, and Ferrari was supposed to be just...
Hey, Tomo.
A horror thing.
Tomo's in chat.
I'll check. Hello. Um.
I'm just
Yeah,
playing Zelda.
Yeah, I quite like Ferrari too. If you could pick one of the Triforce pieces, what would you pick?
Probably Wisdom.
That's fair.
I'm already kind of smart, but I'd like to actually be able to use that knowledge. And the way I'm at...
I would pick the fourth one, the Treacher Force. I'm joking.
I'll
People
pick...
who believe that the Tetra Force are as delusional as people who think the Earth is flat.
I'll pick the, I'll pick the Triforce of Wisdom on the dark side. So I'm making all the smart choices, except I'm not at all.
You mean low rolls the Triforce of Wisdom?
Yeah. You know, because it's all of the smart choices. It's like, oh, that'd be a smart choice if I thought about it a little more. That's kind of where I'm at already, so it's like, you know.
Oh, apparently in Spirit Tracks, Link was originally supposed to be wearing pink.
Really?
Well, I'm assuming so because it says Link and it shows a picture of Link and Zelda, and it says, "Please avoid having them both wearing pink."
Then make Zelda not wear pink. Come on now. Give us a pink Link.
Exactly.
Give us a pink Link.
Oh, someone go VC. I'll be back. Hi, Tama.
Hey, Tomo.
I
We're playing Zelda.
can see that.
What's your favorite song from Ocarina of Time? Like Ocarina songs.
Song of
Oh, yeah.
Storms.
Mhm.
It's funky.
I'm basic. I like Capone's song.
I used to know how to play Zelda's Lullaby on an actual ocarina. Because believe it or not, I do in fact have an ocarina. It's cheap, but I own it. It's cheap, but it's mine. Which is like half of the things I own. It's like, oh, you own that? I'm like, yeah. It's really cheap, actually, but I own it. It's mine.
Oh,
Just hook shot across the room.
So, what's up with Malon and Talon in Holodrum? Is that just because the Holodrum is like? Hold on a second.
It's just because. What? Wait. Are you? Which one is Holodrum? Because it's not Termina. Or you're talking about Seasons. I have no idea. Seasons and Ages? No idea. Wish I could tell you. Tomo, you okay?
what? Yeah.
What you chuckling at, bud?
Something I sent. A friend of mine sent to me.
Okay.
I showed them to you.
I'll have to take a look at it in a bit then.
What happened to?
Holodrum is one of the places in seasons and or ages.
Okay. That's kind of what I thought after I listened to the name a little bit. No idea. I didn't. I wasn't good at Zelda growing up.
I mean, Marin and Taran make sense because oh wait, is it a spoiler if I talk about Link's Awakening?
I'm trying to decide between. I'm trying to decide between. Oh, it's almost a 25-year-old game, or oh, it came out like 2 years ago. Just spoil it.
Well, is it because I mean it makes sense that Marin and Taran are there because they're just based on Malon and Talon. Because...
Other way around.
Wait, what?
Other way around.
Malon and Talon are based on Marin and Taran?
Yep.
Yeah, but like, it makes sense that... Yeah, but Marin and Taran aren't real people.
But it's still the other way around because Link's Awakening came out first.
I know, but I'm saying canonically. It makes sense that Marin and Taran exist because it's just Link's imagination. Because by the time Link's Awakening happened, he would have already met Marin and Talon in Holodrum. Or not, depending on how you look at it. Is Malon and Talon in A Link to the Past? I don't think so.
No. I don't know. It's all confusing. It's all Zelda. There's a timeline or something. We don't know.
Let's prove your Zelda knowledge. Who is Akira Himekawa?
What?
Who are Akira Himekawa?
Majora's Mask. Lovers.
What?
Are you talking about the, I'm probably fucked up in the head probably right now. So, ignore me if I'm just sounding really stupid.
You wanna know who it is?
Sure.
Akira Himekawa is the two women who do the Zelda manga.
Why the fuck would I know that?
I don't know.
But, like, I'm just... no, I'm sorry. I don't...
But the Zelda manga looks so beautiful.
Okay. That is my response. I know it might not...
Audience, if you ever get a chance to get a single one of the mangas for Legend of Zelda by Akira Himekawa, I recommend it.
Well, I can recommend one. It's not the manga, but I can recommend one.
Sure.
The Nintendo Power comic book for A Link to the Past. I can recommend that. I've read it. It's good. Go read it.
Oh my god.
It's got some gorgeous art.
So you know how Hyrule Historia, it has like a page talking about the 25th anniversary and how some stuff was released. There's Legend of Zelda 4 Sword Anniversary Edition, which came out. There was a Nintendo private card, which was for Wii DS, 3DS. Basically, it was a card. It's like a gift. I'm assuming it was a gift card, but it has. I'm assuming it was a gift card that I think is worth $10 because it's 1,000 yen. And it had the exclusive 25th anniversary design on it, where it had there were 3 versions: Ocarina of Time 3D, Skyward Sword, and a special illustration. Yeah.
So there was a Wii Shop card actually with Skyward Sword on it. I do have that one. That one looked actually really cool. but none of the other ones released over here.
Yeah. And then there's The Legend of Zelda 25th Anniversary Nintendo 3DS. And then the Zelda playing cards.
Gotta get them playing cards. Because who doesn't want to play poker while thinking about Zelda?
I'm back. Uh-oh.
Welcome back. We're just playing poker.
Did you know that apparently in Ocarina of Time, it was apparently a Scrap's idea that we'd have like light arrows and like different kinds of arrows,
Huh.
And
like
what?
poison arrows, dark arrows, one for each like sage type.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought you were talking about the other arrows that are actually in the game. Because, I mean, there are fire arrows and ice arrows. And
Yeah, more
bomb arrows.
Light arrows. Bomb arrows. Not Ocarina of Time.
Boy, I'm talking, I was thinking Link's Awakening.
I'm talking about like Ocarina of Time.
Sorry,
So each-
talking about Breath-
It was said that apparently the medallions were gonna actually have like a bigger feature than just building you the Rainbow Bridge.
I mean, even then.
But I think they decided against it because because like I don't know.
Well, because then shit gets really complex. The N64 can only do much, and you can only do so much within one dev span of a game that needs to come out in a year's time. I mean, like, you gotta be able to finish the game. That's what I'm saying.
Let's check how long we're in, and we are an hour and 5.
Hour and 5 minutes.
Already?
Yeah.
Well,
Already?
Yep. I said I was starting around 1:30. It's only 2:43.
Hmm.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe my Oracle cartridges maybe in your possessions a couple years.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to finish a dungeon. Fuck.
I really hope they make the Oracle games for the Switch.
So now you can
You know-
finally experience every Zelda title with the new The Legend of Zelda HD Collection. Oh, and would we mention, Nintendo Game Boy Color games are coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, great.
Wouldn't that hurt? Just a lot.
Hold on a second.
How much would that hurt you, Sin?
This popsicle's really good.
Wait, you got a popsicle?
Yeah.
Boy, now I want a popsicle.
Yeah, I don't know what flavor it is, but it's... I think it's the strawberry flavor? It's kind of sour.
It's the flavor.
It's popsicle flavor.
It's the flavor. It's the flavorful flavor that you use when you have a flavor.
Imagine if you can get a popsicle of your Persona.
That would be like a Fruit Loops flavored popsicle for me then.
Mine would be a green apple and blue raspberry.
I believe I've already got. I have a scent by my suit maker. I believe it's carrot cake.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say anything else about it because I actually have no idea. She had She's like any suit any person who gets a suit by me can like enter in for a cent, and then you get your artwork on the bottle. And I'm thinking, oh, that'll be really cool to have and show off and stuff. I'm like, yeah, let's put my name down for it. And they had a list of flavors, and one of them was just carrot cake, and I'm thinking, that doesn't sound that bad. Let's
You
put
really
my
did.
name by it. So I did. So when my suit comes out, hopefully I'll be able to pick up a couple bottles of those. We got the blue mail. Perfect.
I got blue man.
We already have the blue mail, so now we have a stronger armor.
Oh, like chainmail, right?
Yeah, did you think I was talking about somebody who is just happens to be a blue boy?
No, I was thinking you were talking about mail, like from the mailbox.
No. Oh shoot.
Well, I just hear the most evil laughter.
I'm a child.
Because he thought I was talking. I said I got
I
the.
don't know.
I said I got the blue mail. I said I got the blue mail from the dungeon, and he just goes, "Oh, I thought you meant like in general, like from the mailbox." And I'm thinking, oh shit. All right.
This is why I tend to ignore Tomo.
Why? Aren't I funny?
Bing bong, he's a ding dong. Anyways, sometimes you're funny. When you want to be, Tomo, you are the funniest man in the room.
But I'm not in the room. Not yet.
And we got our first buck for today. Wooch.
Big sad.
Woot wooch.
What?
Said we got our.
Nothing.
Sid's just upset because we're not playing Twilight Princess.
No, I like A Link to the Past.
Until you.
I'm curious for Twilight Princess.
I've never even touched Twilight Princess, but I have a copy.
I get confused.
Oh shoot, so wait. What am I supposed to do here? What's going on? Guys, you guys are either cutting in real bad or what's going on?
No, I just you'll have to see later because you may not find it funny, but I find it fucking hilarious because I am like a 5-year-old child mentally.
Okay.
I'll find anything funny. I'll find dark humor funny. Yeah. Hate to admit it, but I am just a kid.
You hate to admit it, but you gotta remember,
Yes.
I am also just a kid. I am 22, and I am still lugging around the fact that I am still just playing Super Nintendo games for the enjoyment of grown men and women.
And children.
And children. And non-binaries.
Oh,
And all of the people. I play video games to entertain the masses. Ah, that's clever. But now I actually...
What?
Oh, so we have to go up a floor. We have to go down, flip a switch, go up a floor, and then push these blocks down the pit. Oh, come on. Joy. I'm messing up. Oh, yes, I am messing up puzzles so badly. What do you mean I can't push that one?
Okay.
So how are you guys doing today?
My phone was muted, but I'm fine.
At least you're fine.
Yeah. Oh, a bot.
Yeah. I said we got our first bot for today.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Why isn't it saying that I put him in timeout? Put user in timeout. There we go.
Who's in timeout?
I put a bot in timeout.
Me, I'm in.
Oh,
I'm in timeout.
yeah, you've been a naughty kitty.
Yeah. Very bad.
You
Why
haven't
would you-
eaten your balloons.
Remember when a certain wolf put me in timeout?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember it
What? Remember what?
when you accidentally put Sin in timeout.
What? Me?
Yeah, you. It was a couple streams ago, actually.
It was
How
before
dare
I
you.
properly joined the stream.
I just thought it was funny. You were trying to give him mod status, and boom, timeout.
Oh yeah. What was it? Oh, is it the time when I accidentally put him in timeout?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm sorry. I'm still sorry for it.
And then
I
you
feel- I'm-
wonder why we bully you.
Hey, it was one time, okay?
Hey, I believe it.
It was one time. Come on now.
Did you have the
No,
master
then.
sword already?
Oh, yes, I do.
Or
Yes. You have to have
Or
the
is it not
Master
the-
Sword. You have to have the Master Sword to start the second set of dungeons.
or is it not the master sword in this game?
I just said I've got the Master Sword. I've tempered it so it's more powerful.
Okay.
Oh my.
You have to have the Master Sword to start the second set of dungeons. I'm on the
Is it,
second.
done, is it tempered twice?
Yes, it does get tempered twice. But I only have the first tempered.
What are you doing?
Playing Zelda.
Why?
Because I think it's funny.
Why?
Because puzzle ha ha hee ho.
It's not pee pee poo poo caca funny.
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I'll take my jokes back to the bathroom.
Aw. Damn it. Well, I'm not getting balloon.
Said you're gonna eat a balloon or you're not gonna eat a balloon? Because you
I'm not
not.
getting balloon.
What is a balloon?
What?
What?
Did you ask what is a balloon?
No, I said Tomo is a balloon.
Balloon say what? Smart bastards. Why do we all have to be smart? And I'm the dummy dumb. Me boy.
The Tomo?
Ow. Yes.
You cut out.
Yeah, what?
You said what?
I said what?
Yeah, which makes you a balloon.
Oh god.
You cut out, man. Like, that doesn't even count.
No, I did that on purpose. I muted myself on purpose.
Oh my gosh.
I got small brain. Come on, man.
I'm
Look!
evil incarnate.
We're on Krakow in a block of ice.
Hey, it's cold. It's cold there.
I got on the wacky tobacco.
Tomo, this boss's name is Cold Stare, but instead of being COLD, it's KHOLD.
Should I know the reference?
No, it's just Cold Stare.
It's a pun. It's a dumb pun.
Why? Why is it a dumb pun?
Because they just
die?
yeah.
Shut your dumb bubblegum looking ass.
That again. Are you guys at home, guys and girls at home, ready to watch me die a million times?
Hell yeah.
How many fairies do you have?
One more.
Baby food.
Don't die then.
I made it.
Go cold turkey.
And that's 2 dungeons. Woo!
Hurrah!
How many dungeons do you have left for this?
Wait, what?
How many dungeons do we have left of the second set?
2 more than Ganon's Tower.
I don't know if we're able to do this too in. I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
I was thinking if we maybe do another dungeon, if not 2 more dungeons, we could maybe save Ganon's Tower for the week after, because since next Monday is Valentine's Day, I was thinking maybe playing a love-based game. Like my example would be Hamtaro Heartbreak.
Which everybody wants to see Hamtaro.
Why not?
Oh, Hamtaro, it's been so long since I've seen that.
See, even Tomo knows what a Hamtaro is. He's not even a weeb.
Yeah, I think it was on a VHS that I watched it on, or DVD that I stole from my sister.
You want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
It's still going.
Really?
Yeah, not even kidding. Hamtaro is still running.
I'm surprised. It's so old.
It is? It's, but it's still going.
I'm amazed. I'm shocked. I'm in utter disbelief.
Tomo is shooketh.
I am freaking out. I am peeing my pants. I'm terrified.
Oh, actually, Hamtaro is only 21 years old. Yeah, 22 really. It's gonna turn 22 this year.
You know what? Don't even.
Burger.
It's almost as old as me. Please don't.
Please
It
don't.
ended it. I don't know what you mean by Hamtaro still airing.
No, I mean the manga's still going.
Oh, right. The manga probably. Yeah,
The manga, the merchandise, it's all still going. And it still gets specials. Every now and again.
Well, I didn't know there was a manga.
Of course, it has a manga.
That's how it started.
Okay, the manga is 1997.
Yeah.
Wait, 1987?
97.
1997.
Oh. My bad.
Sorry, Tomo.
It wasn't the
Ugh.
1987.
The first art of Hamtaro is really creepy. I'm gonna ruin your childhood and send it to you.
You're gonna ruin why are we ruining people's childhoods now?
Why my childhood in particular? What? No, that's not him, Hamtaro. No, that is not Hamtaro. That's not what he looks like.
Send it to
Or
me.
she.
Send it to me, and I'll tell you. I'll give my own opinion.
That's not the Hamtaro I remember. He was adorable. Or she. I don't know the gender of the hamster.
Hamtaro
is a boy.
Hamtaro is a boy.
Oh.
Still love interest, man.
We are invested in the Hamtaro lore.
Or they wouldn't make a game called Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak unless Hamtaro had a love interest, which he does.
Because it's adorable. Because much like all...
I forget.
Huh?
What's the girl character called?
I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest, my knowledge of Hamtaro is only so far.
Pashmina.
Yeah.
Pashmina is the girl.
Of course, the biggest thing that's going to hurt everybody is the fact that they gave Hamtaro a redesign recently.
What?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, and it's
No.
it's gonna hurt you because you remember what they did with Pikachu with all the chonk?
No.
Yeah, they skinified him. He is now a skinny hamster.
You gotta show me.
Wait. Hamtaro redesign. Uh.
Is it that bad?
That's adorable!
Is it?
I like that. I like the cover.
Okay.
I'm talking about the cover. Yeah, no,
Oh, the
I know.
cover.
I'm not. No, I know about the redesign. I hate the redesign. What happened to him being
Aw.
chunky? He needs to be chunky. The dude, I want Nintendo to put Twilight Princess on the Switch, like right now. I don't control Nintendo, dude. But like, I feel the sentiment, despite the fact that I still haven't played it.
Don't worry,
It's,
dude. We'll eventually get to it. I think we're doing the child timeline next, right?
One timeline at a time.
Exactly. So after this time, that's what I'm saying. After we finish this timeline, the defeated timeline, we're doing the child timeline, which is where.
Yeah. But
When
for
are we doing Skyward Sword and all that?
the very end.
Okay.
Whoa.
They didn't start making that shit till the very end. I'm not touching it till the very end. But no, I don't like the redesign of Hamtaro. I think that is such a travesty that they did that to my boy.
They sucked the fat out of his belly and kept it in his head.
Even Tomo's getting choked up over it.
It was pretty recent, actually. It wasn't as recent as I thought. It's from 2011.
I'd still hug it.
You're talking to somebody who really liked Zelda 1, the dude. I'm sure it's worth it. I'm sure it's gonna be a fun time when we get there, but I don't know about best. A lot of people throw the word best around a lot. And I don't know. I'm just a dingus and I like a lot of the earlier stuff. I like to keep things simple.
Oh, actually, they did a Ham's Horror CGI film.
Yeah, well, they also did Hamtaro Godzilla stuff.
What the
What?
hell?
Yep, that's a crossover that happened, like, twice, and one of the two times it happens was, like...
adorable!
What, the Godzilla Hamtaro stuff?
Hold on, you need to see this plushie, Tomo.
Oh, God. I'm just gonna end up buying not only... okay, so I've only got one more copy of Mario is Missing to find, but it seems like I'm also gonna end up with Hamtaro things now, so... Congrats! But no, I do have Twilight Princess. I have it on the Wii U. I just haven't played it yet.
Hamtaro.
It kind
Twilight
of...
Princess is the best game with the best timeline, so it's worth it. Yeah, we already have it. Well I say what you eat. Gavin already has it. All like, you have all three of its ports, don't you?
No, I only have it on Wii U. I'm sorry. It's expensive on everything except for Wii. So,
Don't worry about it.
like, even the Wii U port is going upwards to like $80. It's
You have the
pricey.
Wind Waker. Do you have the Wind Waker GameCube game?
I've got it on Wii U.
Okay, well, you can add the GameCube version to your collection.
Okay. Zelda 1
I
is a
have a
classic, of course, but maybe you're right. Twilight Princess isn't the best. Okay. I'm not gonna say any games are perfect or not perfect. Okay. That's cool that you hold that opinion. But Zelda is not fully my wheelhouse. As everybody in this chat knows, I'm more of a Mega Man kind of guy, but I do
Yeah.
like me some Zelda.
I want to see what Hamtaro would look like in live action. Not gonna lie.
Oh man.
Can you look up where the medallions are at real fast? Because I have no idea. I got
What do you
Quake.
mean?
So there are 3 medallions that you can get that cast magic spells. I have one of them, but I'm missing the one to open up Dungeon 6.
I'm looking at the medallions. Which so you have the there's the Bombos medallion, the Ether medallion, and then there's the Quake medallion.
So I have the one that looks like a spiral.
Okay, so you have the Bombos medallion.
I need
So
the
you need
I need the lightning one.
okay Ether. So the Ether. You need the Book of Mudora,
Already have it.
Medora, and the Master Sword.
Already have it. Where? Where's?
Doesn't say where it is. Oh wait, I have to tap on it.
Great.
Uh-huh.
High octane action.
Hi, a what?
High octane action.
To obtain the Aether Medallion, Link must first obtain the Book of Mudora. Next, he must he must venture to the west of Tower of Era on Death Mountain, where he will find a large stone slab that contains a Hylian reading. Once Link deciphers the inscription, the Aether Medallion will be acquired. So you have to go to Tower of Hera.
Don't worry, we're going up that way already. Well,
Tower of Hera is one of my best. It's one of my favorite dungeons.
okay, so there's a lot of talk about Twilight Princess. I don't fully understand, okay? Personally, I like Link as a rabbit, so I'm way too far into A Link to the Past. What are you guys, like, gushing over that's so good about Twilight Princess?
I mean, it's I don't really. I just like the how it's like dark.
Mendes
I
High.
just like how they decided to do a realistic Zelda game. It's not. I don't think it's the best.
I'm just kidding.
I personally like how Zelda goes a bit more cartoony sometimes.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying though. Like, so when it comes to Zelda, there's all sorts of ways you can go with it, and in my personal opinion, I like it when Zelda goes a bit too cutesy. I'm a big fan of the Link's Awakening remake. I'm in the camp that says they should redo A Link to the Past and Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 in that style, because it just looks so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also the dummy.
I personally, I think that they're not going to be touching those games for a while, if ever, because they're already available for the online.
Yeah, well, every time they go to remake Zelda 1, they end up with a different result. So, the first time they tried to do it, they ended up with the Oracle games. The second time they tried to do it, they ended up with the Minish Cap. Another time they tried to do it, they ended up with the third and fourth quests. Like, every time they end up with at least something a little different from that game. Hell, even Link's Awakening started out as just a port of Zelda 1 to the Game Boy. And then it turned into a Link to the Past port to the Game Boy. And then it turned into its own thing. So, I mean... I don't know. There's just a lot you can do with it.
The dude says, I think they're going to fully remake Zelda 1 and 2 on the 50th anniversary or the 100th. Jeez. That's a bit far. That's really far away.
Yeah, that's a bit much. I mean, we're already at 35-ish. Like, I don't want to be pessimistic like that. I don't think that's fair. I would love
mean,
to
there's a chance they'll remake them in the next console, like the next, not like a Switch XL. I mean like the next big title, like the next big like console.
yeah.
Because it just wouldn't make sense on Nintendo's part to remake those games. There's a reason why they made for example, there's a reason they made the Mario collection temporary, because they knew that 64 was going to be used for the online.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They made it special by up-resing all the textures and making it look real pretty. Because honest to God, if you compare the screenshots of just Mario 64 for
3D All-Stars.
3D All-Stars to the original, and even just to previous ports, it looks really good on the Switch Online. But it looks even better
On All-Stars.
on All-Stars. And I'm not gonna lie, I prefer the All-Stars look. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I know all the textures are just kinda slapdash together. But I mean, they did a really good job with that. And and for NES and Super Nintendo games, yeah, you can remake them like that, and I'd love to see remakes. I love seeing remakes and adaptations, but when it comes to Zelda 1 and 2, I also understand why they won't touch it. They don't want to touch what came before because it is special. There are games that...
And it's already previously available on the online service. It just wouldn't make sense on an economical view.
Yeah, you don't want them competing against each other. That's why they waited for 3D All-Stars to go off before their Switch Online expansion.
Yeah. So what I'm assuming Nintendo is focusing on is going to be the games that don't have many ports, if any at all.
Yeah. So
being for example, the Game Boy titles. Eventually, we might be getting a Minish Cap HD, which I think would be amazing.
Yeah, if they remake something, it's gonna be remade because it's beloved. It's gonna be remade because fans have requested it so much, and Nintendo has decided, yeah, there's effort worth doing that. But if it's already out, what's the point in porting it? What's the point in remaking it? So, like, if I were to make an HD port of... let's just take the Sonic series as an example. If I were to just port over Sonic Adventure to, let's say, Xbox One, Series X. Cool. It's just a port, no big changes, whatever. Well, then what's the point in remaking it to have a remake compared to the original situation?
Exactly. My personal opinion is that we're not gonna get Twilight Princess HD for a while on the Switch, and it's for many reasons. One of them, we literally last year got Skyward Sword HD, so it would make no sense to just immediately release another HD.
No, I don't think it's impossible.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it would make completely no sense on Nintendo's part to have two HD.
Because
I'm not finished. And we can't forget, Breath of the Wild 2, unless it gets delayed, will be coming out this year too. So, and Breath of the Wild, Nintendo didn't expect it to go so well. It's probably going to keep people entertained for Zelda for another few years before they decide to release another big title. So I wouldn't expect. Well, yes, although you may think it's an easy port to bring to the Switch because it's already on Wii U.
Which it is.
To remember, it isn't.
It is the easy port.
But Nintendo knows by now that they can't be lazy when it comes to their audience anymore. They've learned from that because from the online service, they know that they can't just keep pushing things and pushing buttons to see what sticks and what doesn't. Nintendo's been in this game for a really long time now.
Almost 150 years at this point.
Yeah, these people started
playing cards for God's sake. Like, we should and they know with their stuff at this point. It may not seem like it because of some of the stupid decisions they make, but it's the truth.
It's an old company with old people, so of course they're gonna have some stupid opinions and stupid ideas, but they still
Do you know
try.
how many potions on you? You're really low.
I've got a fairy, a singular fairy. So, and a rewind button. So,
Oh yeah, I guess so. Just checking the time. We are nearly 2 hours in.
cool.
Yeah.
So we'll finish this dungeon, and that'll leave 7 and the final dungeon for another part. Which I think we're still going to do Hamtaro, Ham Heartbreak for Valentine's Day, and then we'll jump back
Sure.
to A Link to the Past. How long is Ham Heartbreak before I agree to
Oh
it?
yeah, I probably should ask. I probably should mention that.
Because I mean, like,
Oh.
yeah, that'd be cute, but I'm also like, wait a minute. What?
I'm just
Hmm?
yawning.
Oh, okay, that's not too long. I mean,
Uh,
it is a bit long, but it's 8 hours,
it's not too bad.
and it's for a one-time thing. We're gonna get through a lot.
Yeah, it'd be a nice showcase.
And if we're rushing it, which we probably will, it's like 6 hours.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
I think even the speed run's what, like an hour, and they don't have any glitches.
Yeah, the speedruns are like an hour and 24 minutes.
Because it's a Game Boy Color game, right?
No, Game Boy Advance.
Oh wow, I thought they had a color game.
They probably do. I'll check.
I don't know. Hamtaro
oh.
just feels like a good Valentine-y day.
Yeah, there's Hamtaro Game Boy Color, which is Ham Hams Unite. They also have Ham Games. They also have, which I'm assuming it's just the same one as Ham Hams Unite. It's just label. It's just Japanese, which is Totoko Hamtaro Tomodachi
No.
Daisukusen Deshu.
No. No, that's
Well,
different.
it doesn't have anything labeled on it, so I don't know. Oh wow, the Game Boy Color game is only 3 hours.
Yeah, that's the one I thought we were
then-
doing. That's why
And then the second Game Boy Advance game is only 2.5 hours.
yeah, they're shorter experiences, so we'll have...
But Ham Heartbreak is the one everyone remembers, and it's like, and it is Valentine's Day related, so we might as well.
Yeah.
And then there's High Hamtaro Ham Challenge for the DS.
No.
Huh?
I'm just gonna say it now. Sorry. No.
What?
No.
I'm not saying. Wait, what's wrong with it?
No. I've seen that
Is it
game. No.
Is it bad?
Nah, I don't like it. I've played it.
Oh, does it have skinny Hamtaro?
Yeah, but no, I'm not touching it. I don't want to touch it.
And then there's Hamtaro Rainbow Rescue.
That's not one that I've played, but the other one though, I've played it. I know exactly what it is, and I don't wanna. For no other reason than the DS touchscreen for that game is a pain in the ass.
What do the graphics look like? Oh, the graphics aren't that bad.
That's not what I'm saying no to. I'm saying no to the gameplay.
Okay.
I've actually played that game, so that's why I'm like going, no. I don't say no to much, but I'm gonna say no to that.
Wait,
Alright.
I'm confused. Is that Beige? Oh my god. Hold on. Who is the girl? Actually, who is Hamtaro's love interest? Because Yeah, it's never mind. It's not whatever I said earlier. It's Bijou.
Oh my god.
Come on, get it right on this really obscure Japanese anime fest. Come on now.
There's something I typed in characters on the fucking wiki, and then it came up with whatever I said earlier.
Well, the wiki's also stupid, so... I give up on wiki articles a lot of the time, because most of the time they're fucking wrong.
Yeah, Bijou has a crush on Hamtaro. And Hamtaro is just some banana brain.
Banana brain from Hamtaro.
Banana bus.
Do-do-do-do. What?
I genuinely question my sanity. I stood up last night watching. We don't talk about Bruno. Wait, hold on. What's it called again? It's like. Oh no, I forget what they're called.
Mashups?
No, it's like what's it called? I'm gonna die. Oh no, no.
Yay! Fucking up block puzzles.
What's the weird instrument that like has a mouth?
Homophones?
Homophone.
What if we just called them homophobes?
How do you spell it?
I don't know.
How you spell homophobe?
No, not that.
No, I'm just saying, use that as an example. Homophone. Homophobe. What's the difference?
No,
There's a few letters.
it's homophobe.
Homophone. Without the homo.
Oh, automaton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you got it wrong.
Shut up. I'm very dumb, okay? Let me be dumb.
I'm smooth brain.
I was like,
Honestly.
homophone doesn't sound right.
Nothing sounds right. Alright, are we
Homophone
just...
definitely
Okay, the screen just kept shaking there, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I just thought I'd mention we are at, well, at least what it says on YouTube. It says we are at 9,135 overall views.
Cool. Hope
We
some of
already-
hope some of those people subscribe. Please.
9,000 people subscribe?
I
No.
wish. I wish.
Yeah, we wish. No, we've got 9,135 overall views on the channel.
Damn, that's a lot of views.
So we're really close to getting to 10,000.
Yay! And then we get to become rich and famous and go build
Wait.
a city.
The boomerang doesn't work on the whiz robes. Yes, I know the names of a lot of Zelda enemies. Leave me alone.
Why would I be picking on you for that?
Yeah, you're right. You know, yeah, that's a dumb question because this is the guy, Gavin is the guy who knows all the robot masters.
Yeah, and I also know most of the Zelda enemy names, so like, kind of pointless. That's like, no, that's just like, no, I'd just be dumb.
How do you insta kill an ice whiz robe? In Breath of the Wild.
I believe it's with fire, but I don't remember.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't play Breath of the Wild that much. Come on now.
I've beaten it.
I haven't.
I've done all the shrines.
Truman did that. I played through most of the dungeons.
You know what would be fun?
What?
but it wouldn't work because you need to get a really you need to get like a really like strong emulator.
What?
It'd be cool if you like played Breath of the Wild but with like a Link mod or something.
I do have a really powerful PC, but I'm not about to mess with Switch emulators.
Well, it doesn't have to be a Switch emulator. It could be a Wii U emulator.
Still no. Don't really feel like it. Sorry.
It's totally fine. It's just an idea.
Interesting idea. Still shooting it down. Oh shoot! Is this the cave? This is the dungeon where we get the cane. Fuck. Okay.
What's wrong with the cane?
What?
The cane is it's the cane of either Burna or Samari. Sorry. I don't like the cane very much. All it does is create a block.
Oh yeah.
Cool, could be cool, but it comes in late game, so I'm like, eh.
I think the best cane is the one in Minish Cap.
Yeah.
Because it's just used a lot. And it's got a bunch of different uses. It's used to it's used to make like little homing rounds, like it allows you to like jump over them and stuff.
Minish Cap also has some shit conveyance about midway through, though.
Some what?
Some shit conveyance right after the first dungeon.
Some shit convenience.
Conveyance.
Oh, what's that?
Like, okay, the player knows which way to go, right? But there comes a point after, like right after the dungeon, where the game doesn't really it doesn't show you very well on how to do certain things, right? Well, one of those things just ever so happens to be the, oh shoot, what was it? The seeds in the water. With the,
Oh yeah.
Doesn't really explain that one too well, so, no, I've known people and myself to get stuck right after the first dungeon, because they have no idea what they're doing.
That's totally fair. I understand that point. I still think Minish Cap HD would be really cool.
I'm not gonna mock Minish Cap. There are so many points in Minish Cap where I think they can improve, but I'm also a big fan of that game. I'm not knocking it.
Oh my god! Imagine seeing Eslo or Farsi in HD.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm not gonna mock the game just because I hate it. I love Minish Cap to death. It's one of my favorite Zelda games in general, but it's got some problems, and I can point it out, can't I?
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't have problems.
What is going on here?
What is going on?
Well, I'm getting knocked around like a... What the fuck is Nope, we're going back. Fuck it. I literally had the block on the button about 7 times, got bumped, knocked around, and...
Since you can't kill those things.
The mooms are coming.
Like, why are they indestructible? They don't need to be. Also, why are you sending me so much FNAF stuff?
It's only one video. Come on, there's 3 different random videos.
And I can't watch any of them yet until I'm done here.
And I haven't sent them to you yet, only the FNAF ones, so I'm gonna send those to you right now.
Oh dear gosh. Shouldn't have
Ooh,
said something.
interesting.
Or I should have. I don't know.
Do 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 do.
Fuck is the second video?
Tomo's just being a meme. That's normal.
Right.
Look,
No, I'm ascending. I'm going to become something greater than a meme. Epic gamer, bruh. What would be higher than a meme?
thought you were gonna say a joke, but I mean,
Also, do you ever notice how in so many car scenes in movies, they just don't have the little headrest?
Headless?
I have never paid attention. So, no.
Ever had to wear a mask that was made of complete latex that weighed 5 pounds?
No.
Why would it be weighing
I have.
5? Why? What were you wearing?
I was wearing a scary looking bull mask that looked humanoid when I was working at Greystone Haunted Manor. It's a horror attraction that has like four attractions. There's like the Spooky Woods, the Manor, the Labyrinth of Time, and the Graveyard. Well, the cemetery. It's pretty fucking scary, honestly. I almost crap myself going through the manor. It's dark in there. But boy, when you work there, it is hell because during the summer it gets really hot, and if you're wearing a mask, your makeup tends to get in your eyes, and it stings really bad.
Wait, why do you need makeup if you're wearing a mask?
Well, you have to black out your eyes when the people are coming through, they can't really see your eyes. I mean, like
But
if you
still,
don't
if
black
you're wearing
them
a
out-
full
No.
mask-
Because if you look at the eye holes for a costumed mask, they can clearly see skin tone.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Doesn't matter what color your skin is. Doesn't matter anything. You're gonna want to wear makeup.
I love Greystone. My first 2 years working there, I was a zombie in the cemetery. At first, I went with a mask. It was like a giant skeleton mask with hair growing out of it, like gray hair. But it wasn't really working for me, so I went with makeup, which was pretty messy and hard to get off. I don't think it was water based. But they did like makeup in a barn. They had this. You would have loved it. I made quite a bit of money there, working there.
We are officially 2 hours in.
Woot woot. Which means once we finish up this dungeon, that'll probably be it for today.
Why?
Because we're 2 hours in, and that'll be, I think, 3 dungeons complete.
Yep.
Wait, how many subscribers do you have right now?
I think 101.
Oops, Skybers.
Hold on, I gotta check this out.
101.
101, yeah.
101, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a little goal here for you. If you hit 120 subscribers, you have to eat a lemon.
Okay.
Whole.
Oh, okay.
On stream?
Yes.
I'll record it, but I'm not gonna eat it on stream.
Alright. Fine.
Unless you want me to eat it while I'm playing a game, which I will do.
Well, I mean, you don't have to eat skin. Like, cut it off.
Obviously not. You can't eat the skin. It's not digestible.
Why not?
Because it's like the thick hide of an orange.
Oh. Well, now you learn something new every day.
I
You
mean-
don't know that?
I mean, have you ever held a lemon?
Yeah, tell me, do you know what a lemon
I mean-
is?
Yes, I've eaten lemons. I've even drank lemon juice.
Then how did you not know about the skin on a lemon?
I was just asking you questions, boyo.
I'm so
I-
confused.
So am I.
That's my point. Oh god.
Yeah,
Shush.
we are fighting an eyeball. Thanks for pointing that out, buddy. Fuck.
Once it starts, it doesn't stop
Why do you
until I
use
go.
the
"Whoop."
boring? Oh,
And with that, woo. Actually, I feel like I could keep going if I really wanted to.
we
Keep
can go.
going.
Yeah, we can get to 2 hours and a half.
I mean, but the
You get
next,
3 extras?
but I mean, the final dungeon is, while it's big and it has a bunch of chests, it's not super long
Alright, maybe we should save the last dungeon then. Yeah, you're right.
because it's literally just 2 dungeons. It's Turtle Rock, which takes a little while, and then Ganon's Tower, which
I mean, is there any side quests we can do right now?
there's a couple of heart piece things, but honestly, we're good to go. We are in go mode. We can finish the game right now.
Alright.
Ugh.
Wait, how do you get the second temperament?
I have to find an ore.
Why don't we go find that now while we have time?
Yeah, sure, why not? Go ahead and I'm gonna look up where it's at then.
I'll do it.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. I believe you have to find an ore. I've already got the first temperament done, I just need the second one. I also need to find the other male, which I believe is in the final palace, so... I don't believe there's another magic upgrade.
To find the first master ore is inside. Oh wait, it's only between worlds.
Yep. That's a link between worlds.
But I searched up a link to the past.
Just look up a link to the past, how to get level
How to
4 power
upgrade
sword.
master sword.
Because there's two upgrades for it.
Okay, Zelda Dungeon Wiki. Fighter sword, master sword, tempered sword, golden sword.
Golden sword's the one we're looking for.
Okay. After Link has acquired the 5th and 6th crystal, do we have the 5th and 6th?
We just got the 6th.
Okay. He can now buy a super bomb at the bomb shop, which is located in the Dark World, right where Link's house was. Buy one and it will follow you around. Walk with the super bomb around the overworld to the Pyramid of Power, found right in the center of the map. There's a crack in the wall on the left portion of the pyramid.
So
we
have to go to the shop, right?
We have to go to where Link's house is, but in the Dark Realm.
Alright. To the Dark World it is.
How do we stop ourselves from becoming a rabbit? Oh no, wait, never mind. Here we are. We were in the Dark Room, I think.
Yeah, but I can't leave this area. It's walled off.
Oh, okay.
I believe we've only got one more bottle to get to. Let me see.
Oh, do we get the bottle as well?
I gotta figure out where it's at.
Isn't it under a bridge?
I believe we've gotten that one. So we've got 3 out of 4 bottles, or are there 5? I need one more.
I'll touch that up later. Let's focus on the... Wait, where are you going? We're in Link's house.
Yeah, in the Dark World.
Yeah, that's not where Link's house is.
Boy, I have to get to the Dark World.
Can't you use the magic mirror?
The magic mirror gets you to the Light World. From wherever you're standing.
Ooh.
That's the only thing it does. It can also get you back to where you were previously at, but that would just put me back down in the bottom left corner of the map.
Okay.
You goof. Yep. No, ba-da-da-da-do.
Do you put the Dark Realm here or the Realm?
We're already in the Dark Realm.
No, I mean do you prefer this Dark Realm or do you prefer Low Realm?
Low Rule and the Dark World are the same thing.
Yeah, but like, what do you prefer? Like, because they are different. Although they are like the same thing.
They're the same thing though.
I guess.
No. Do you not get it? At the end of this game, Link wishes that none of this would have happened. So, the Dark Realm, the Sacred World, Low Rule, it's all the same.
Okay.
This is just
Don't
what
expect
happens with Ganon's influence. And the Low Rule is just what the inhabitants called it before it got fucked like this. So we gotta
Go inside.
buy this bomb, and we have to take it where? To the shop?
We have to take it to a Pyramid of Power.
Cool. Can I get hit?
What?
Can I get hit? If I get hit, is this thing gonna go off?
I don't think so. Maybe. I think I think only if it gets hit.
Or if I leave it too long, what the fuck? Alright. Please don't forget it. Of course I can't forget it. If I forget it, it blows up.
I guess you can't jump off ledges without it. Do you know where the Pyramid of Power is?
Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
Okay.
That's how you first entered the Dark World.
So yeah, there's a crack in the wall.
Yep, on the left-hand side that we already tried to blow up with a regular bomb. Yep. Kaboom. Once you throw something in, throw an item in. I just threw my bow in.
I think that's the right place.
Did you drop this? Yep. Silver arrows.
That's not the right place.
What do you mean it's not the right place? Pyramid of Power, left-hand side.
Keep searching the pyramid. Or you could throw something else in. Try throwing your sword in.
Kaboom! I now have silver arrows and I have the golden sword.
Yay! Do you want to know if there's anything else you can do there?
Yes, please. If you could ask me, if you could tell me what else you can throw in there. Hey, Hazel, how you doing? And stop! You're making me blush. Feel free to join voice chat if you're not busy. It's really got some some oomph to it now. I know there's a bigger shield that we get, but I don't know when.
It's a mirror shield. You find it and get it in Tussle Rock.
Okay, so that's the next dungeon, anyways.
Yeah. Fire shield.
What?
No, the mirror shield is still better than the fire shield. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Wait, is that what happens if I throw?
Anything else.
Is that what happens if I?
I don't think there's anything else you can throw in there.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Of course he's gonna do just that. So we got Hazel in chat. Azel's supposed to be down at my place in just a couple of days.
Nice.
Exciting. I know I normally call them Azel, but you know what? I'm trying to get names right, damn it.
So, I didn't think it'd be this easy. I could just go to the ferry and drop myself, and she's like, okay, here you go.
Alright. So, if we wanted to, we could do Turtle Rock, or we could save it.
I'd say save that, because we don't want my Link to the Past and final stream to be like really small.
Yeah, are there any other side quests you want to do?
I don't think so. Oh wait, you meant the red mail? The red mail we get in Ganon's Tower, yeah.
Am in, where is, what? Or are you at?
The
What?
red mail you get in Ganon's Tower.
No, as Azel in chat.
Oh, what?
I'm
Yeah, wait, what do you mean?
I'm
I am in, where is, what? Hazel, explain.
Please.
I'm in the voice chat? You are?
I said you could if you... No, you're in the general chat. I gave you... No, I didn't.
Hold on, Hazel, he doesn't have, Hazel, you don't have the YouTube Premium, but he's gonna give it to you now.
Yeah, there you go.
YouTube
Now you can hop
Now
in.
you can join the YouTube. Yeah, there we go.
I fixed it. Hey, Hazel.
Hello.
Little shit.
Sorry.
Damn.
I was wondering, because I've been wanting to talk to you while I'm out on the road, but, like, I don't see anybody in the voice chat, like, ever.
Boy.
That's because YouTube is now done through a different thing, because we don't want random people in the server to just, like, join and fuck everyone around.
Yeah, we've already had issues with that in the past, so I'm like, eh. But Hazel...
That's fair, honestly.
Hazel's
But then
been...
give me permissions, you little shit.
I thought I added everybody, and then I forgot you. I'm sorry.
I'm just fucking
Oh, I know we
with you,
haven't-
man. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna be the first to say it. Hello.
Oh, yeah. That...
Hello.
That's Sin. I've got Tomo with me, and I guess we're still gonna keep
Hello.
fucking around in the Link to the Past, because why not? I think there's plenty that we could still do.
Yeah, we're
Pleasure to meet you.
two in courts around.
We could try to get the last medallion.
Sure. I'm going to tell you where it is.
Yeah, the last medallion, we're missing the cape and the other cane.
The what?
Yeah, I have the day off, so
Woot.
I really need it. I just spent the last 13 days doing 11+ hour shifts.
Phew. Boy,
Yup.
driving them trucks.
This is the life of a trucker. Yeah. Not fun.
So, we already have the bombers and the ether. Now we're just missing the Quake Medallion.
Yep.
It's found in the Waterfall of Wishing in the Dark World.
Where's...
Throw something in the circle of rocks to make a large and angry fish appear. It will give you the Quake Medallion in return. Okay, that doesn't explain.
Throw something into the dark world. Okay. I think I know where we're going. Ugh.
And so that's not one we have.
So I know what I'm doing, I don't know how I'm doing it.
The Quake Medallion enables Link to snap his sword into the ground, causing a powerful earthquake in the surrounding areas, turning even strong enemies except bosses into slime. It is necessary to gain Oh, you need this to gain access to Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
I actually just convinced my driver.
You just
Do
convinced
you
your...
want me to tell you specifically where it is?
Okay, hang on, what the hell's going on?
Do you want me to tell you specifically
No,
where the Quake
no,
Medallion
no,
is?
Sin... Azel, what's that sound?
What? What on earth?
Hazel, the fuck was that noise? And okay, it's gone now. I'm confused. All right, Sin, what is it that I have to throw in there?
Oh, it just says an item. It doesn't matter what you throw in there.
I literally just threw in something and a fish topped out. So
Yeah, he should give you the medallion.
he did not. I'm gonna throw a rock in.
Where circle stones lies by throwing a skull into the circle.
I did. In the dark world?
Yeah.
Well, I threw a skull in.
Are you in Lake of Three Omen?
I have no idea where that's at, dude.
Let's see if it's working now.
You have to throw it in the
I can hear you now.
There we go. It's because they turned off my truck.
You have,
I'm
you
happy.
have to, you have to throw it in the fish's mouth, apparently.
What fish's mouth? There's no fish's mouth.
Is there no catfish?
No, what are you talking about, dude?
I don't know.
Catfish.
Listen, you're saying Lake of Three Omens. My map says nothing about any of that.
Okay.
You said a circle with a fish in it.
It's in the northeast region of the Dark World, exactly where the Zora's Lake is in the Light World.
I'm in the wrong area entirely then.
Well, there you go.
So, Hazel,
Mm-hmm.
what's your experience with A Link to the Past?
I haven't played any of the Zelda games.
Right. So still haven't played a Zelda game. Gotcha. Thanks.
I don't have the time, sorry.
You're good.
Nor the consoles to do so.
Yeah, well. You know me!
Sorry.
You're good. But how are you? Are you getting excited? Because you're coming down in, like, what, a week?
2. The 19th and 20th.
19th and 20th. Gotcha. Perfect.
Yeah. Right before... What, Truman's birthday, right?
Right after.
No.
Right after.
Yeah, his birthday is in 5 days.
Gotcha. I thought his birthday was on the 22nd.
Nope. And I don't know where people keep getting the 22nd even. So, like, literally, even, fucking Artie asked me this morning. She was like, hey, your birthday's on the 28th and his is on the 22nd, right? And I'm like, no. Where do you keep getting this number?
So when is his birthday?
The 12th.
The 12th.
Even I
Okay,
remember
I'll
that.
put it in my calendar.
I know it because it's 2 days before Valentine's Day. That's how I remember stuff.
I still barely have it down.
Birthday, repeat every year, save. There.
But
So yeah, it is about 2 weeks. Not bad.
no, wait. You keep going. No, you were in. I think you were going the right way. You go to the left.
What?
Wait. That's yes. It's from the picture I'm seeing. It's like this huge lake, and it's
Yeah.
just got.
Yeah.
That's not the right. Wait. Go. Yeah. Wait.
Just let me go. Let me do my thing.
Okay. That's the place. It's that cycle of
Okay.
Funny.
What?
Oh, I think it's funny that you were turning me around a shit ton. You're just like, no, go that way. Wait a minute, no, and I'm like, just let me do my thing, and then you're like, oh, there it is.
Out of curiosity, does Karmic watch the uploads of these
Sometimes, not very often.
sometimes? Okay. So then I can ask, what does he want for his birthday?
As far as I know, I have no idea.
If you could find out for me so I can bring something to him.
I can find out something for you, but as far as I can tell, he hasn't even told me what he wants. He told me what he wanted to do, which was go to an arcade that's up north from me, up near the Tuttle Mall, called Scene 76. But other than that, I got nothing. And I'm perfectly content. I'm content with that, because I'm fucking broke after buying a fursuit. Shit. Buying a...
So I think
Fair enough.
I think for being at 222 minutes, I think we did pretty well.
Yeah, my budget is like $20, because that's what my budget is for friends. With my income.
You're good.
It's a little higher for Christmas, but like...
So, do we want to get the last bottle too, or no?
Yes. Wait, are there really 5 bottles?
How many bottles do you have?
3.
Let me check.
And I know one of them's under a bridge.
There are 4 bottles on Link to the Past.
Okay, we already got the one from the merchant, and
So there's one you can buy from the merchant, which I assume you already have.
yeah.
There's one in Kakariko Village. In a tavern located in the southeastern part of the village. Enter the long building.
I don't know about that one.
Just go to Kakariko.
Well, we've already got the one there, so we've got the one
Well,
from...
no, there's 2 in Kakariko. There's the merchant, and then there's one if you enter the bar, the bar, and you can enter it from behind, and then you can get there's a chest there, and you can open it, and there's a bottle.
Okay, and what's the other ones?
There's also one under the bridge, after the Zora Flippers,
Okay.
and then there's after obtaining the tempered sword, you'll need to get your sword tempered. The dark world. Head back to the swordsmith shop, which is just east of the village of outcasts, and in the location where the shop would be is a rundown place with a locked treasure chest. Go next to the treasure chest, and it will start to follow you. Head back into the main part of the village outcasts with the treasure chest following you.
Already got
You
that.
cannot jump. Okay, so I'm assuming you're just either missing the milk bar one or the bridge one.
So, to the bridge.
This isn't a light run, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I'm actually pretty excited.
What's up?
I got moved to the I-35 account, which is basically I'll be only driving in the central time zone.
I'm Eastern Standard, so yeah. Cool.
Yeah, well, like, I'll tell them it includes some certain areas, like the Northeast, Iowa, Ohio, Michigan, that kind of area.
Oh,
But it basically
nice.
it avoids the mountains altogether.
Oh, that's lovely.
Uh-huh.
The mountains are the scariest shit.
I hate
Oh,
mountains.
and you haven't even driven it in a semi-truck. Like, you don't even know.
Yeah, but I've at least seen the giant ramps of doom.
Oh, the runoff ramps?
Yeah,
Ramps of doom. Those are ramps of savior in heaven.
I know, but still, like, they look like ramps of hell.
It's basically, so if, to anybody who doesn't know what he's talking about, am I getting a phone call? Oh no, I reached my step goal. Sorry, I have my Fitbit on. So to anyone who doesn't know what he's talking about, there are these things in the mountains called runoff ramps. And so basically, as a truck, we're usually hauling between 60 and 80,000 pounds, if not more. big heavy truck go crash if we lose control of our speed, which can happen sometimes if a slope is too steep for too long. So at the end of these slopes, they're called runoff ramps for quote-unquote runaway trucks. And so what it does is that the out-of-control truck that's going 80, 90, 100 miles an hour, because they can't control their speed, turns onto these things, and they're filled with like gravel, sand, something that
Holds a
can
lot of
help
friction.
mitigate, that holds a lot of friction, but isn't completely solid, so that when a truck goes on it, they're not just running into a wall and killing themselves. It does damage to the truck and quite possibly the cargo and the trailer, but the driver is okay because it slows down over the span of like 200, 300 feet instead of instant.
And,
Yeah.
and if you look at it, they look like hills of death.
Yeah. So a lot of the times, depending on where you're at, they use either sand or gravel, because that's the best way to slow down the truck significantly, but not hard enough to kill the driver.
Alright.
Basically.
Back to the game. So I ended up getting the final bottle.
Sorry.
Sin, I believe all I'm missing now are the two final items, the cane and the other cane and the cape. Sin?
Yeah, should we say that for next video, since like it's already gonna be it might be even shorter than we were expecting, and like we don't want to like have it too much of a short upload.
I don't know. I'm just kind of going. I'm having fun.
That's all that matters.
Should I try and find where to get those items?
Well, just look up where they're at real fast, and I'll decide whether we cut it here or not.
Okay.
And for those,
Um.
and for everybody who's in voice chat, I'm not going anywhere after the stream's over. So, you know.
Awesome. So we can just kind of talk.
Mhm.
Great. Because I really need to talk to someone who's been really fucking lonely these last 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm here. I'm here.
So wait, what are we missing?
The cape and the blue cane. Cane of Burna.
Green jerkin.
The
Oh, that's just the green mail.
I'm also missing the red mail, but that's in the other dungeon, and the other
Yeah.
shield, which is also in the other dungeon. So.
Sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm just trying to like experience. Fire, dice roll, magic hammer, flint. Cane of Bina.
Yep.
The cane of Bina is used to protect Link. Is by rapidly spinning around him, holding a protective barrier. Okay. It is found in a cave on Death Mountain.
Okay, so we can get that on our way to the next dungeon.
What do you
And
mean? I thought Turtle Rock is in like nowhere near.
what are you talking about? Turtle Rock is... Okay, let me pull up the map. Turtle Rock is up here, where our final dungeon is. That's Death Mountain.
I thought Turtle Rock was like below. It was like.
No.
Alright, okay. Sure. It is found in the Dark World.
Well, that's where we'll be.
Alright. And the magic cape is used to turn Link invisible, rendering him invincible. It can be found in the Hyrulean Cemetery in the Light World.
Oh. So... let's go do that one real fast, and then we'll cut it off there.
Okay. Magic cape is an optional item. In order to get it Wait.
As you can tell, Azel, I've gotten a bit of a crew.
Yeah.
can be
Yeah, I
found
can see
under-
that.
It can- Huh? What do we? What do you have?
A bit of a crew.
Well, it can be found in the passageway under the tombstone in the upper right corner of the Hyrulean Cemetery.
Yeah. I've just been playing through a whole bunch of stuff lately. I feel
next week.
I
Sorry.
I feel bad because, like, you know, I haven't talked with the Azel in forever because he's been on the road trucking, and now he joins me for this stream, and it's all like Zelda.
Sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. We have all the time in the world.
Okay. I just feel...
Now that I'm able to see this channel and join you guys.
Wait, is this the GBA? Is this the GBA version?
No, it is not. I did debate
Okay.
it.
Because there are different items as well for it. There's like wooden carvings, and then there's also the riddle, and then there's also the basket.
Yeah, those are Game Boy Advance exclusive and they're for a specific mini quest. Alright, and with the magic cape, we can now do this. It also helps to reduce lag because Link's sprite is no longer on the screen.
Yeah, but it also uses shit ton of magic.
It does, but you know what? It's worth it. Is there another magic decreasing upgrade? That, like, 1/4 magic?
I will check that.
Yeah. I know I keep saying that we're gonna end it, and then I'm like, wait a minute, but isn't there this?
It's totally fine. At least we're getting stuff that matters. Magic.
I never thought a bee service would take this long. Been here since like 9:30, and it's already
It should be a weapon
Two.
upgrade, right?
What do you... Wait, what?
Yeah, magic meter. In small areas, yeah, single.
I already have a 1/2 magic. I was just wondering if there was a 4th magic.
Okay, hold on, that does not help. How many magic upgrades? Typically in Zelda format, you only get one magic upgrade.
Ah, yes, 1/4 magic meter, A Link to the Past.
Oh wait,
There is no, nope.
sad.
Misremembering. It is in the code, but it's only a hack. Okay.
That sucks.
Yep, just it's in the code, it's there, but it's only really found in ROM hacks. So,
Okay.
let's save and quit, exit to the save menu, and this is where we'll stop for today. Join us next week on Monday.
Next week we're doing Ham Heartbreak.
Let me finish. Sin.
Oh, sorry.
Tomorrow we're doing Sonic. We're gonna finish up Sonic
Mhm.
Advance 3.
It's
Wednesday-
9 a.m.
Boys, settle the fuck down. Let me finish the outro. Tomorrow we're finishing up Sonic Advance 3. Wednesday we're gonna continuing Mega Man 48 Hour. On Thursday we are Thursday is a Neopets Day. On Friday we are continuing Hollow Knight. Saturday will be a break day, and when we come back on Sunday, we'll be continuing something. And then when we get back on that very next Sunday, it'll be Karmic's Day, and then the 14th will be Ham Heartbreak. We won't see A Link to the Past till the 21st. Of course, I'll have plenty of content in the meantime, so if you like this at all, please feel free to subscribe and leave a like, send the links to your friends. Yeah, that's about it, though. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and good night, everybody!